Chapter 9 The Man in Red. Chapter 10 Deep under the Cardiff Millennium Center. "I'm busy," Jack Harkness shouted over his shoulder, letting Gwen Cooper, his only remaining partner from the previous incarnation of Torchwood, know that he was on the phone.
"Oi, that CIA bloke is on his way back, so we need to hurry. Look at this shite right now."
The attractive Welsh woman turned the monitor to face him. The leader of Torchwood glanced at the TV over his propped-up feet. On screen was the British skyline, which, as usual, depicted the bustling city on a normal, overcast day. It wasn't long, however, before a shadow was cast over London Tower, over the river, over the London Eye, and then, unapologetic, spread across the rest of the crowded London town. A reporter, looking horrendously tired, murmured in a solemn voice,
"On all mobile videos captured by locals over the past few minutes, although authorities, including UNIT, are on the scene. Again, reports are coming from everywhere in the city of sightings of what appears to be an alien vessel hurtling through British airspace. It is clearly on fire. Among dealing with this strange Miracle Day phenomenon, England must now contend with what appears to be a flaming spaceship, dangerously close to crashing into London."
Jack put a finger on his ear, shaking his head. "Where are you?"
"France.
"When?"
1767, I'm pretty sure,"
came the time agent's breathy response.
"What Nexus year did I pass through to?"
2011. "Why do you sound like you're running?"
"Because I am running,"
Saber panted.
"in ancient France."
She pumped her legs at a superhuman rate, and had been doing so for the past several miles. "What happened?" The beautiful yet beleaguered time agent spat.
"Deceit's Evertardis whipped my ass across the countryside. I wanted to know—"
Jack interrupted. "Hold on a sec. Saber?" He covered the mouthpiece of his communicator. "What?" Gwen tilted her head. She pointed at her watch. They needed to leave. Like, now. She urged him up.
"Have you seen Traveler?"
Saber demanded. Jack rolled his eyes and stood, walking briskly as he returned his attention back to the phone.
"Who now?" "The Time Lord I was keeping an eye on."
Saber reached the clearing in darkness. It was empty. The fire long since dead. The time agent withdrew her psychic glass from her ear. She paused to arch her back and fix her hair before again furiously typing on her specially made tele-psi computer system, surveying the site of the brief battle between Traveler with Purge and Deceit with her Evertardis through semi-transparent futuristic device. The time agent watched the replay of the entire incident. Eventually, the embattled Purge vanished with Deceit's time machine ensnared, yet in hot pursuit. Not long after, the Man in Red materialized to pick up the unconscious Valentine and Jade. Then he just took off. The erstwhile Time Lord clearly too busy for the stranded time agent with the drained vortex manipulator. Saber sighed heavily. She heard Jack shuffling on the other end of the line. Finally, Harkness responded. "Oh, that short, limey doctor wannabe in the cheap blue suit?" Saber seethed in anger. "That's the one." Her eyes turned silver. Jack stood outside of Torchwood on Millennia Plaza with Gwen, alongside the enormous crowd that had gathered to witness the spectacle overhead. Fully ablaze, headed toward them at a steady downward arc, was the UFP SS Coriolis Charybdis. "Haven't seen him, honey," Jack answered. Click.